NVIDIA. So before I start into discussing the chart, I would like to just give you a bit of overview of what I'm planning to do. So this is just the first video to test the water and to see if there's still any interest from the community where they want to learn about the charts, how to read the charts, what chart means, and how they can get or use the charts to make informed decision and see where the trend is following for any stock. So what I'm planning to do is like creating short and sweet videos and try to simplify it as much as possible so that people who are starting learning about it, or people who are already familiar about it, or trying to build the advanced knowledge, they can understand it. So the whole idea is to simplify it to such an extent that people can understand. Anyone from any background can understand and appreciate what the content is all about. So why I'm doing it is basically, again, I'm building my knowledge. I've been doing that for a number of years now, but I can still see that there's plenty of room for me to improvise, and also like there are different strategies and there are different way of looking at the chart what I've seen and read in different books. So I'm looking to share that knowledge and see if I can help where possible. Who this is meant for? So I've already said that it's meant, or I'm looking to create a content which is going to be consumable not only by the novice users who are like absolutely new, but also for like people who understand about charts, etc. And in terms of the knowledge, they've got like a medium to advanced level of skills. So first of all, as you can see in the chart, there are a few things that I will talk about, which is something you might have heard before, which is candle. So one of the things to remember when it comes to any stock is about the time frame. Sometimes people talk about, oh, this share is going up, this share is going down, but share goes up and down all the time. It all depends on your perspective, what sort of time frame you're looking at. And this is something I realized, like when I was learning about it, nobody mentioned. Everyone was just fixated on maybe the trend on that specific day, or they had very different kind of investment goals. So I think that's another thing that I would like to discuss. Like everything is all about perspective. I must say it's all about perspective, because some people may just have very short-term goals, which means they just want to invest money on only for a week or for a day. So it's very important to understand what sort of time frame you're looking at. And for different time frame, chart can look very different. So this is what I'm going to talk about in today's video. But if you really like the content and if you want to know more about it, please like this video and subscribe to my channel, so that and leave any comments if you like the content and you want to see more content. Then I will be able to create more videos. I will be motivated to do that. If I don't get much interest, then it's okay, I'll carry on doing what I'm doing, but I may not create the content. So let's begin with that. So like I was saying, it's about the time frame. So this is NVIDIA chart. From the time frame perspective, at the moment I'm looking at monthly chart. So you can see that monthly chart started here and it's going up, went down, then it went up, it went down, and then it went up today. And it created a new all-time high, right? So as you can see, there are different candles. So this is what we call candle. So for example, this green one is a candle, the red one is also a candle, and these are monthly candles because I'm looking at monthly chart, right? So, and as you can see, like monthly, you can, if you like to see or decompose monthly chart into weekly chart, then there will be 4 candles that you will be looking at because there are 4 weeks. So four candles will actually make a monthly candle. Same thing is like if you're looking at the daily candle, then a month will have 30 candles, or basically as many candles as working days are, or when the exchange is open. So as you can see, let me just show you a difference in the chart, because chart can look very different depending upon the time frame. So this is, just keep in mind, this is how monthly chart looks like. If I change it to, let's say, weekly, now can you see it hardly resembles, maybe like in the beginning it does resemble with the monthly chart because there wasn't massive change happening in the monthly, but now if you compare the chart, they look so different, isn't it? Although it still looks, but okay, in order to explain the point, let me see the daily chart, right? So you can see how different it looks. So as you can see, people don't talk about what time frame they are looking at, but they talk about that it's going up or it's going down. So my advice is, and based on some of the wrong decisions that I did in past few years, I would always like you to know what sort of time frame you're looking at when you're investing in any stock, in any company, because that's very important. And don't go by with what people say, which is if it's going up or not, because everyone's goal, which is investment goal, is very different. Everyone's risk appetite can be very different. Everyone's investment goals can be very different. So that's why people can get right or wrong. It's not the case that if a person is going right, he will always be right. That's not the game. That's not what it's all about. And other thing is, okay, let's leave that for today because I don't want to bombard with information. But yeah, if you really like what I'm talking about, then I would like to create more videos. But like I said, if you really like the content, please leave your comments, share any interest you have or any specific topic you would like me to discuss, and then in my upcoming videos I can create more content specifically to address those questions or to share my knowledge with what I have acquired. And like I said, there's so much of room for I mean, I've been learning it and it can get quite interesting, and I still see that there's plenty to learn, and even I'm on the learning curve. So on that note, I will just close this video and I'll speak to you soon. Bye now.